What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in today's video, we've got a lot of news to discuss. I do want to say hi to the chat first, and while we're saying hi to chat, let's quickly talk about the Emerald word of the day. Emerald word of the day is !Folio. It's F-O-L-I-O, all lowercase. We've got a weird situation happening. Not really that weird, but just a little unexpected. But the way that the Emerald word of the day works is every day you participate by typing in the keyword, and we draw a couple of names throughout the live stream. We add those names to a list, and then at the end of the month, which is coming up in about a day or two, we draw two names. I want to give a big shout out to, or a big apology to one of our winners last month, Rod. Haven't been able to hook up with him. 100% my fault. I apologize. We're gonna get you squared away as soon as we can. Just been a very rough month with a lot of traveling, a lot of illness in the family elsewhere, and it's just been tough. So type in !Folio if you have not already, and yeah, we'll draw names in a little while. Now we've got a couple of absences today. D. Warman is going to be out for the next week. We've got he's working on the farm, baling hay. But let's say hi to the YouTube guild. Guys, if you want to support me, if you want to support my channel, watching my videos for at least 30 seconds really is the best thing you can do. It has the greatest impact on the channel. But if you want to take a step forward, just leaving a comment on a video, or liking or disliking the video, just engaging with the video in any way is super helpful. But you know, if you want to actually support me via money, which is a weird thing to ask for, and I would never ask for it, but if you do feel obliged to do so, there is a membership button next to the subscribe button, and it's 99 cents a month. You get a green name, you get shout outs during the live stream, and your questions get priority. Questions and your statements get priority over everybody else's. So that is something, at least. So I see a penguin there in the live stream. Glenn Malvasso is here. Good to see you, Glenn, from Connecticut. Oh, there we go. There we go. Cordy is here. Good to see you, Knuckler. Welcome back to the live stream. Let's see. Kevin Orman says happy Monday. Indeed, happy Monday. Green Dragon is here. John Barber is here. John, welcome back. Welcome back. Griff is here. Ah, Griff. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Griff. Let's see. What else do we've got? I think that's everybody. Hopefully I didn't miss, but it is possible. It is possible that I did. Had a lot of comments going. We're off to a little bit of a slow start today, but that's all right. Math Monday. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of math, Glenn. Do a little bit of math. Let's talk about the big thing first. The big thing today is over on Hero Wars Alliance, and that is the announcement of a brand new hero, Folio, with the Chronicle of Dominion season starting in about 6 days. Okay, so new Hero's Way, even though it is better this month, it's still not great. It's still pretty rough, Hero's Way. But last month we had Soleil introduced with a adventure. We're still in that adventure. Richard, sorry to hear about all that. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah. Last month, whenever Soleil went live with his adventure, I thought for sure that we wouldn't be getting a new hero every month. We might be getting a new hero every month. How wild would that be? 12 new heroes a year on Hero Wars Mobile. They're just churning them out. This guy's flavor is pretty high though for me. I'm a big fan. Is a book that's come alive. You can see his book bindings, right? There's the book, the book cover, I guess, and the binding is back here. You have a feather like writing it. You have some spilled ink on the pages. This guy gives me Masters of the Universe vibes. What's Othello? Is that his name? What's the What's the little mage in Masters of the Universe? DSM? That's actually not true. That's actually not true. Orko. Thank you, Princess. Orko. Yeah, gives me Orko vibes. Gives me Black Mage vibes from the Final Fantasy series. Looks like a pet. Kind of does. Kind of does look like a pet. I agree. I agree. He does kind of look like a pet. Yeah. So DP Fitzgerald brings up a great point. This is something that I wanted to spend a second chatting about, guys. He says, DP Fitzgerald says, that would be bad. A new hero every month. Why would it be bad? Why would it be bad? With one point of view, we have QWERTY with a statement that is 100% valid, and I think is ultimately what's going to cause them to slow down. QWERTY says, how could they possibly maintain each hero being differentiated in terms of stats and attack modes by adding 12 per year? So hypothetically, let's say that they add 12 heroes per year. There are 7 classes, right? 7. Tank, healer, the DPSs, the support, the control. There are 7. So you could add one of each. You could add one of each class, and then you would have 5 more to go for them. So 5 of the 7 would get 2 classes per year, and within those, you have to have enough differentiation, or do you? You have to have enough differentiation to make one better or worse than the other, right? You'll end up with so many heroes where you're like just another marksman. So another point of view, Ben Little, is the people will stop caring about the new heroes because there are so many that are similar. Another marksman hero. Okay, so we had Lara Croft, and Lara Croft has got just enough of a tweak to her that she is finding some use cases where Ginger, Artemis, Astrid and Lucas, Dante, Kira are not. Like, you would use her in a situation where you wouldn't use them, and vice versa, right? Different point of view there. I could see that. I could see that. The opinion that I have is that because you can only choose 5 heroes, and there are certainly heroes that people prefer over another. Jiv, you don't need to do anything. Jiv says you need to spend at least 15,000 emeralds per month for the talisman for the new heroes. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything. Watering it down. Okay, watering it down. I could see that. Take a game like League of Legends. How many heroes does League of Legends have? You know? Or a fighting game. Like a 2D side-to-side fighting game, right? I don't know. And again, opinion here. I don't know that that's such a bad thing. I don't know that it's such a bad thing that there might be a little bit of overlap. There might be a little bit of watered down. There might be a little bit of, well, this is just Ginger, but with this instead. I don't mind that one bit. I don't think that there is one answer in the form of a hero. I don't think that you need, hypothetically, let's call it Folio. I don't think Folio solves one problem that another hero also doesn't solve. Griff says you can't build 12 heroes in 1 year. Why would you want to? Who said that you should, Griff? Who said that you should? Another point of view. So many heroes, I can't afford to build all the heroes. That's valid. If you or I feel like we have to build every hero, who created that expectation? Solo behind a paywall. DSM, great point of view as well. Every hero is going to have some kind of paywall, but every hero in the past has also had a paywall. You know? The thing about it is, in Hero Wars, on a long enough timeline, everything is 90% off. Everything is 90% off. Aharon would like more energy devoted to hero reworks. At what point do you cause more problems than good with a hero rework? There is a lot of things people complain about whenever a hero is one thing and then it's changed to be another. Think about Lilith. That was the most extreme case. Ishmael was a problem once upon a time. There's a lot of heroes that could be tweaked a little bit, but arguably, Let's take Astaroth, for example. Astaroth has one of the worst ultimates in the game. Does that mean he's a bad hero? No. Astaroth is incredibly popular. Incredibly popular. Does he need a rework because his ultimate sucks? Arguably. One of the best heroes in the game. Without max testing, how do you know which hero you would like to build? You know because of aesthetics, Griff. And that's my opinion. That's what I love about a lot of heroes. Aesthetics. Build a hero that you like aesthetically. Right? Griff has got it. I disagree with Griff. I disagree. Well, I don't disagree. I think that max testing would definitely help you decide which is the best heroes. But even then, you're creating hypothetical defenses that will evolve over time as new heroes are released. So I don't think it ultimately matters. As long as each new hero is not super broken, then the game will be just fine. Sam Floor, if every new hero is super broken, then you could argue that you don't need to level the old heroes instead. You know, you level just the new heroes. You don't worry about the handful of old heroes that you need. Aurora and Julia seem to be better than Astaroth and maybe Corvus. It depends. Depends on the team. Depends on the team a lot. Depends on the team a lot. I want more heroes. I think more heroes is actually better for the game. I think from a psychological point of view, and again, I think, this is my opinion, guys, from a psychological point of view, if people could get past the fact that they don't have to level every hero, you do not have to level every hero. Mushy is becoming very popular. That doesn't mean Mushy is a must-have. I will never level Mushy in all of the rest of it. I once upon a time, I thought Mushy was the way to go, but I just decided to go another way, and I will never level Mushy. I don't think Mushy is needed. I think that Mushy solves a problem, but I think other heroes solve the same problem. Right? The idea that you need Helios to counter critical hit heroes was viable 5 years ago. There are 4 to 6 heroes now that in a way counters critical hit heroes. So you don't need to level up Helios. I made a video 3 years ago saying that Helios isn't important anymore because there are other ways to counter crit heroes. And it's the same thinking. Don't use... Well, Jiv, I was mostly talking about Facebook. But yeah, I have my Way of Nature team is the team that I use a lot on mobile. It was like a hypothetical, Jiv. Like a hypothetical. Yeah. Never worried about it. Yeah. I think more heroes is a good thing. A lot of people are really upset about this. And what I think is this is really impacting two types of players. This is really impacting two types of players, and this might be a hard pill to swallow. If you are upset by what I'm about to say, then you might be one of these two types of players, okay? The first one, you are a top-end whale, top 10 guild, trying to stay relevant, realizing that you have to keep spending. You can't just spend for a little while and be done. In order to stay relevant consistently on top forever, you have to keep spending forever. That's the first kind of player that is being upset by this. The second kind of a player that's being upset by this is the player that thinks that they have to level everything and that they're falling behind. All right. You got to consider this. There is a lot of people that play this game. A lot of people. And they all aren't whales. Okay? They all aren't big spenders. They all have to make budget resource decisions just like you do. Just like JL does. Just like Kevin does. Just like Walter does, right? You got to make budgetary resource decisions. Is Folio cool? Do you love Folio? Do you love his art? Do you love his magic abilities? Do you love his aesthetics? Do you love who he pairs with? Level him up, right? Do you not? Then don't. In 6 months, guys, think about this. Think about this. Does anybody complain about leveling Amira? Does anybody complain about leveling up Corvus and Morgan? Does anybody complain about, I don't know, leveling up... Who else? Not Heroic Chess. No, this will be fine. Iris. Do people really worry about that now? And the point is no, they don't, because they were released so long ago that now they're super easy to get. They're super easy to get. You know, the events that have them, that feature them, you can get their soul stones. There's enough faction-based events. You can use Evo books. Right? My point is if you want the new and shiny and you're not a whale, you gotta reset your expectations. Some people are saying it used to cost $100 to max out a hero. That may be true. Not anymore. The problem is that we don't have max testing, so there's no way to know if we will love these new heroes. Josh, you can... No. That's a logical fallacy, because the argument that you're trying to make there, and I don't disagree on many levels, but the argument you're trying to make is against a hypothetical defensive team that won't matter in 3 months. The defensive team, Josh, that you're trying to beat by testing Yasmin or by testing Folio or by testing Iris in this team or that team, the hypothetical defense that you're trying to defeat or group of defenses, they won't exist in 3 months. So yes, max testing will help, but not like you think it will. I think that most people will find that it won't help you like you think it will. I think max testing needs to be added to the game, but I don't think it'll be helpful. Too many new characters end up being useless. Very true. Very true. Yeah, Ziri is another great example. Don't level Ziri. You'd be surprised to know that Ziri is one of the best tanks in the game. Nobody's complaining about it because she's been around for so long. You have to level them all? You're an addict? Okay, well, you should probably talk to somebody. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, DSM, but you should probably talk to somebody. 12-year-olds a year is just going to lead to disappointment. If you build a hero based just on looks and then they suck, welcome to the feels bad reason you quit. I would rather have fun with my Kark, Griff, than dominate with Dante, who I do not like the look of. I don't like his animations. But I'm not going to tell you how to enjoy the game. I'm not going to tell you how to play your game. I'm not going to tell you how to get enjoyment out of a video game. All right. Many ways to do it. Demonetized. Is what it is. Yeah, so whenever we get more information about Folio and the Chronicle of Dominion season, we will definitely spend more time talking about it. I irrationally love Kira like Charlie likes Kark. I still got lots of ways to use her. Yeah, I use Kark when I can, but he's definitely not in my starting five. Right? He's definitely not on my opening day lineup, as it were. I get the 5-star heroes and 5-star artifacts. No way to keep up with absoluting a new hero. And you don't need to absolute star an artifact and absolute star. Guys, you don't need to absolute star a hero in order for them to win a fight. You guys understand that, right? You don't need a 6-star artifact to win a fight. It's just a little bit more stats. You're going to win a little faster or lose a little faster. That's it. You're probably going to lose or win anyway. Okay, so the next big thing, though, is the... there it is. Legends Draft. So in this post right here, I've got it highlighted. It's a little minimized. It says, Legends Draft is back. After the town's renovation, there is plenty of space in Strongford, so Ace decided to reopen the Draft Tavern, now in a permanent location and with updated rules and rewards. So Legends Draft is a very fun player versus player activity. But That's an opinion, you know. Fun is definitely an opinion. The way that it works, at least the way that it used to work, is you draft a hero from a set of 3 5 times. So there are 15 heroes. You see 3, you pick 1. You see 3 more, you pick the second one. All the way down until you have a team of 5. At the same time, your opponent is drafting a team. You can kind of see, you can see what heroes they have, but you don't get to see what heroes they pick. And then you guys battle, and then you guys get points, and then you buy stuff or get rewarded. This is a permanent thing now. It was an event. It was like a 3-day or a 5-day event. But now it's a permanent activity. So people will be happy with this new style of player versus player, which I think is a complete breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air compared to the global championship grinds, the guild war grinds, arena, grand arena, all of that. I'm looking forward to it. It's got to have some good. It says in the post, it says updated rules and rewards. It's got to have some good rewards, otherwise people will not do it. And I know this because when's the last time that you guys fought in the sky battles, the skyship captain whatever battles? I can't tell you the last time I did a fight in there. A brush of Firth Air. I can't tell you the last time I don't even know where they are. Where even is it the harbor? Yeah, the harbor. I can't even tell you the last time I did this fight on any of my accounts. I can't even tell you. For a little bit of meta crystals, or meta cubes rather. Can't even tell you the last time I did this activity. So Legends Draft will be fun for a little while. You do it every day, but you skip the battles, just skip cubes? Okay, that's fair. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do it and just skip the battle. I think Legends Draft will be fun for a little while. We will have fun as a stream, right? 12 heroes a year is actually going to devalue the stream. Yeah, the seasons to me, Griff, I think they're not worth buying anymore. I don't buy the streams at all, or the seasons at all anymore, because I know that eventually I'll get the skins, and everything else is just miscellaneous resources, right? Dream double, yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people had prestige problems. We'll touch on that a little bit if we have time. So, the activity will be fun. It'll be a fun thing to do live, and we will do it live until it stops becoming fun, until it becomes a little monotonous. And I think we'll enjoy it. I think it'll allow us to learn a little bit about teams in a way that like a hero brawl does. We'll also get one hero every quarter with these one hero a month. It's a good question, Clint. I don't know. Pass is still probably the best bang for your buck. I hear that, Sam. Sam Floor says the season pass, meaning the Heroes Away golden ticket, is still probably the best bang for your buck for all the resources you get. You still have to participate every day, right? You have to participate every day in the tasks that they're presenting to you. And in some cases, you might have to spend a little bit extra juju, a little bit extra emeralds to get it there, to get it going. Ashwin, no idea. This is 2 heroes that Alliance has gotten without a single announcement from Web. Yeah. Since Hero Wars Dominion Era is now the premier platform for Nexters, I think they're using mobile as a testing ground, if I'm being honest. Ooh. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Legends Draft. I'm very happy to see it back. I'm surprised it's been almost 2 years since we've seen it. You know what I mean? Yep. Max your ticket. Okay. Very cool. So that's a lot of effort, man. With 6 days to spare. It's a lot of effort. Yeah. One sec. One sec. Sorry, just got a message from a community manager about their comic. I'm just reading it real quick. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Community managers are mad at us. So, you guys remember the comic from a couple of days ago? They made this comic, and then like the day that they made this comic, they asked us to make a video for the comic. And apparently not many people made a video for the comic. I guess not many of the YouTubers made a video about the comic. Yeah. So, well, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that offline, I guess. I guess. I spoke to Daniel, guys. I spoke to Daniel today. I told him that you all missed him, that you all ask about him, about once a week that you guys ask about Daniel. He says, I appreciate you guys very much. I'm here for you. You know that, right? He's still rocking and rolling. He's still working for him. He's just, you know, I don't know. I don't know why they're not doing the live streams. We checked last week, and he's still employed by Nexters. He's still there, cranking away. He's doing the shorts still too, you know. So, yeah, I did read the whole comic. I did, but I didn't make like a standalone video, Ashwin. Not enough shilling. Mad 2G, you know, that's the quiet part. I don't want to say that kind of stuff out loud. There's a line that I hope you guys realize this. You know, obviously, first of all, I don't work for them. I work for kind of YouTube. I'm a contractor for YouTube. Technically, I'm a 1099 employee, 1099-R or whatever the IRS code is. I'm a contractor for Google or YouTube or Alphabet or whatever entity writes my check. I don't even know. If a thing needs a video made about it, or I get an opportunity to give stuff to my community, then I will do the video. But I'm using extra content? Of course. Yeah. The way I see it is people are going to play this game. People are going to spend money on this game. People like talking about it. So, Glenn, good question. 1099C, is that what it is? Ricky, I can't remember. I don't know. I give my paperwork to my accountant every year, and by the way, that's coming up. Eesh. 10cc. Dirt bike order. Mad 2G, I probably won't do another game. It's the simple fact that when the game ends, the channel ends. Like, unless I did like a variety thing. That's why I'm doing other channels though. Oh, my other YouTube channels are not. My other YouTube channels are not gaming channels. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Let's do some drawings. First name is Anso Simo. Anso Simo. You got a minute, Anto. Oh, nice. Mobile player. Okay. Okay. Let's roll another one. Stephanie Carr. We are getting a lot of duplicates this month. Stephanie Carr. A video about the comic probably wouldn't be great. Ben, yeah. I mean, that's the big thing the reason why I didn't do a standalone video. It's like the comic that they posted by itself is enough. Like, it's not like something that needs to be explained. You know, I talked about it in the context of hoping that there was a new skin, and there wasn't. It was the same mythical skin that has been around for a while. D. Warman is baling hay. D. Warman is baling hay for a friend. Okay, Hero Wars 1926. Sorry, Stephanie. Hero Wars 1926. Didn't even read the comic. Yeah, so Turbo, again, that's the thing, is like, aside from the gift at the end, you either, you love comics and stuff like that, or you don't, Web player. Nice. All right, we'll draw a couple more names a little bit later. Let's talk a little bit about Cosmic Battles. So Cosmic Battles are live, and you guys know my feelings about Cosmic Battles. I don't like this event at all. I understand its place. Cosmic Battles is for whales, right? It's the whole game is a pay-to-win game, right? It's pay-to-win. But this game is uniquely designed to those players that have several sets of hero teams built. Several sets, like 20 to 25 heroes built. That's kind of like the 15 plus. Once you get to like 15-ish or more heroes, that's when an event like this you can start really participating in. But even then, like your chances to fight per day is slim, right? Because you only have one fight per hour. So they had the tank was Rufus banned. I guess they threw the whole, if you were banned last time, you can't be banned this time. I guess they threw that whole rule out of the window. The healer was Martha, right? The mage was Iris. The marksman was Dante. The warrior was Ishmael. The control hero was no, I'm sorry. Helios was one of the other mages banned, and then what was the other mage? Julius was the other tank that was banned. What was the other mage? Oh, Heidi. Heidi was the other mage. The support hero is Amira, and the control hero was Arachne, right? So, you got problems here. If your main team was Amira Heidi, which is kind of like the new hotness right now. By the way, got a really cool way to counter Amira Heidi teams. We'll show that out. Yeah. But, if you're using Iris, using Arachne, which you guys know I use all of those heroes, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. you can't find a different person to fight, right? So if you go up against Lucky 2 here, and you don't have a team for this, like, why am I so low in the ranking? Why am I so low in the ranking that I'm fighting players with level 100 guys? Like, what is going on here? Was the hero counter info present? Is the Topaz Blue? I'm not sure what you're saying there. You can use the Ashju team for a lot of the fights. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. Well, you don't have Nebula. So who do you use instead of Nebula? And you don't have Martha either. We've got Sebastian here. Let's just keep using the same. Let's keep using the same crew. Albus, and then we'll use Nebula. Oh, I had Nebula in. Oh, I had Nebula in because she was already in the team. Too strong. 50 in a row with Asta and the 4 LOL Ash. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. So Astaroth. And then the 4 LOL Ash. There we go. Mara, I guess. Kane. Change this to, I guess, Axel. I don't know. Also, I'm dramatically overpowering a lot of these teams. What's up, Felsafe? You have 1 million team? Yeah. Like I'm crushing like 670k. It's super unfortunate. Got to waste my entire first day and then some trying to get to teams that actually matter. So is this the best team? Is this the best team for the brawls then? At low levels, when you're just trying to get your fights in, just trying to get through. Astaroth with the 4 LOL Ash. No healer needed. Like a lot of you said, you're just outpowering. I'm just outpowering these guys, so. There will be teams that I don't have an answer for, although I don't really know what they are. So now I gotta wait. I'm done. Let's do a couple more. Don't have Skin Plus. Shoot, I missed your question. Why Hero Wars Mobile don't have the hero like Zisha and Oya? Hero Wars Mobile does have those. You mean Hero Wars Facebook and Web? Why don't they? It's a different game. It's a different game. I might lose to this team. Nebula boosted Kark. They're a 1 million power level team. Isaac silences Kark, by the way. His ultimate counts as a magic attack. Ooh. Akira team. You know, Failsafe, we ask that question a lot. Zisha, I think, would be a great addition to Hero Wars Dominion Era. I think that the Skin Plus system, I don't know that really that's necessary, but I could see that being added as well. I don't know why they make decisions like that. Why there are some actions and activities in the one game. You know, the whole City of Asgard system versus like the Hydra, like, you know, Hydra fighting is kind of like City of Asgard light, but not really. Like, you don't get the same rewards, the same level up track and all of that. Would I not need a healer like Thea? Well, I don't have Thea leveled up, so I can't use Thea. I can't use Thea. I might lose this one, though. Maybe not. We're still rocking and rolling. We're still rocking and rolling. Oh, I have Aiden leveled up, but I don't have Jet leveled up. I got Maya leveled up. Maya could be a good healer in a lot of these teams, you know. She's pretty high. My Celeste is pretty strong. She's maxed out. I could use Aiden. Aiden is pretty strong. I'm doing okay, though, guys. This might be the best team to grind in. Early on, this might be the best team. Just mindless grinding your rank up. This might be it right here. You know, especially when you go up against Aurora Celeste's on defense. Come on, Aurora Celeste on defense. Guys, don't use Aurora Celeste on defense. Just don't do it. It's such a bad mistake. I was on fight number 1 and lost with it right away. Corvus Kira beat ya? Oh, man, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. So 3 to 500. We're not going to spend 500 emeralds. That's all right. Check that out, though, man. We're almost to the... you know what? Let's go for it. Let's see if we can get to the ×4 win streak. Let's go. Let's go. Giddy up. Where am I in the rankings? I'm 23 something. 23 something. Isaac says thank you. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, Kark's about to ult. He's about to crush me. Oh no. Yeah. See? Okay. All right. Got me. All the way back down to 1. Bummer. I am 22-32. I was 23-32 a second ago. So Cordy tells me that the top ranking player on web has got over 100,000 rank. Over 100,000 rank. Yeah, you were right, Jiv. You were right. $108,475. Oh my god. I guess I can't participate in this. Let's see. Maybe my 43 account can. Second place is 86,075. How many emeralds do you have to spend? Man. Like, come on, guys. Come on. So let's say that you started at, even if you started at 10,000 rank, right? If you started at 10,000 rank, you're at 86,000. 86 minus 10,000, which I know that they didn't start at 10,000 rank, right? That's 76,000 divided by 100. That's 760 wins. 760 wins. That's 760 wins without losing. Every time you lose, you go back down. So that's how many times did they buy? Let's see. 152. So they've bought 152 lives. They've bought extra lives 152 times. If it stayed at 300, emeralds per 5 lives, and it's 45,600 emeralds that this guy has spent to be second place. But we know that it goes up. Rank buying one set is 300, buying the second set is 500, so it only goes up from there. Man, this is crazy. It's crazy how much these guys are spending on this. Man. Mars is ranked up high there. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our let's see. Do we have any players up here? So 12,000 rank is the highest on Facebook. Let's see. There's Dita. He's a YouTuber. Yeah, Mars. Okay. Yeah. Just Mars, huh? Okay. If they fight from the start and keep buying, they will outplace pair defenses. Tame, is that correct? 300, 500, 700, 1,000, 1,400, and 2,000. Interesting. So 2,000 per five. It's still, I mean, that's a lot of inroad. That you know, Tom, that makes sense actually. Yeah, if there's only NPC defenses at higher levels, then obviously you would win. That would make sense. Once you get past a certain point, you're just fighting. Occasionally, you would come into contact with some of these other guys. Yeah, bragging rights, I guess, Cordy. Bragging rights, I suppose, is it. That's all. That's all. Ah. Well. Okay. I guess we will, guess we'll see. We'll try some more tomorrow. Ah, Rod. There you are. Again, Rod, I apologize. Apologize for the delay. Web player, okay. And Reagan Rossner. Web player. You keep scrolling past that announcement that has me second guessing if I keep playing the monthly new heroes may be the straw. Yeah, monthly new heroes. Scott, I think it's a good thing, but I can see where people would think that it's a bad thing. I could see that. I could see it both ways. Ducks for gaming, that's incredible luck. That's incredible luck. Okay. Richard King on the very first event says, wasn't there an unlimited fight for a day? On the very, very first event there was, and people abused it. People abused the heck out. I abused it. I abused it. All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. We'll do a little bit more Cosmic Battles. We will talk a little bit more about Folio. Hopefully we get some more information about Folio. We got to hopefully get some answers about the next adventure. Hopefully they've tweaked the Hero's Way even better. You know, my assumption is every month that people don't buy the golden ticket, they'll make it easier, and every month that people do buy the golden ticket, it'll make it worse, right? Is what it is. Is what it is. D. Warman will be back in a week. Everybody's been very good so far. Please try to be on your best behavior. Wendy Shop, that's a good question. I'll ask about Wendy Shop today. I'll hopefully have an answer for you tomorrow about that, or maybe the day after. Yeah. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.